January 1st, 2019. Welcome to Marwen. The plot of Welcome to Marwen reads: when a devastating attack shatters Mark Hogancamp, Steve Carell, and wipes away all memories, no one expected recovery. Putting together pieces from his old and new life, Mark meticulously creates a wondrous town where he can heal and be heroic. As he builds an astonishing art installation, a testament to the most powerful women he knows through his fantasy world, he draws strength to triumph in the real one. In a bold, wondrous and timely film, Welcome to Marwen shows that when your only weapon is your imagination, you'll find courage in the most unexpected place. The favorite stars Olivia Colman, Rachel Weisz, and Emma Stone in a historical drama comedy praised by critics. Express.co.uk's own review calls it a complex, entertaining portrayal of women and power. January 11, 2019. Stan and Ollie. The plot synopsis of Stan and Ollie reads: the movie follows the story of Laurel, Steve Coogan, and Hardy, John C. Reilly, the world's greatest comedy team who face an uncertain future as their golden era of Hollywood films remain long behind them. Diminished by age, the duo set out to reconnect with their adoring fans by touring variety halls in Britain in 1953. The show's become an instant hit, but Stan and Ollie can't quite shake the past as long-buried tension and Hardy's failing health start to threaten their precious partnership. The Frontrunner is another historical drama, though more contemporary than The Favorite. The plot description reads: Gary Hart, Hugh Jackman, former senator of Colorado, becomes the front-runner for the Democratic presidential nomination in 1987. Hart's intelligence, charisma and idealism make him popular with young voters, leaving him with a seemingly clear path to the White House. All that comes crashing down when allegations of an extramarital affair surface in the media, forcing the candidate to address a scandal that threatens to derail his campaign and personal life. Colette, starring Keira Knightley as the titular character, Colette tells the story of author Sidney Gabrielle Colette. She agrees to ghostwrite a semi-autobiographical novel for her husband, Dominic West. The novel's success inspires Colette to fight for creative ownership and overcome the societal constraints of the early 20th century. The upside. The plot of this based on a true story movie reads: Philip, Brian Cranston, is a wealthy quadriplegic who needs a caretaker to help him with his day-to-day routine in his New York penthouse. He decides to hire Del, Kevin Hart, a struggling parolee who's trying to reconnect with his ex and his young son. Despite coming from two different worlds, an unlikely friendship starts to blossom as fun-loving Del shows curmudgeonly Philip that life is worth living. January 18. Glassum. Night Shyamalan brings together the narratives of two of his originals, Unbreakable and Split, in the threequel. Following the conclusion of Split, David Dunn, Bruce Willis, pursues Kevin Wendell Crum's James McAvoy, superhuman persona of the Beast in a series of escalating encounters. The shadowy presence of Elijah Price, Samuel L. Jackson, going by Mr. Glass, emerges as an orchestrator who holds secrets critical to both men. Sarah Paulson joins the cast as Dr. Ellie Staple, a psychiatrist specializing in delusions of grandeur who treats patients convinced they are superhuman beings. Mary Queen of Scots stars Saoirse Ronan as the eponymous monarch. The plot synopsis reads: Queen of France at 16 and widowed at 18, Mary Stuart defies pressure to remarry. Instead, she returns to her native Scotland to reclaim her rightful throne. But Scotland and England fall under the rule of the compelling Elizabeth I, Margot Robbie. Each young queen beholds her sister in fear and fascination. Rivals in power and in love, and female regents in a masculine world. the two must decide how to play the game of marriage versus independence. Beautiful Boy starring Steve Carell and Timothy Chalamet. Beautiful Boy is based on two memoirs by father and son David and Nick Sheff. The plot of the film reads, teenager Nicholas Sheff seems to have it all with good grades and being an actor, artist, athlete and editor of the school newspaper. When Nick's addiction to meth threatens to destroy him, his father does whatever he can to save his son and family. January 25. A Dog's Way Home. The plot synopsis reads, a dog embarks on a 400-mile journey home after she is separated from her owner, Lucas, who is an aspiring medical student. Bryce Dallas Howard, Jurassic World, voices Bella, the lost dog. Second act stars Jennifer Lopez as value shop assistant manager Maya Vargas. The synopsis reads, all she wants for her 43rd birthday is a promotion. While her resume may not scream upper management, her track record certainly does. Vargas is an innovator who listens to her customers and delivers results. When she loses the job to a college-educated candidate, Maya sets out to prove to Madison Avenue that street smarts are as valuable as book smarts, and it's never too late for a second act. Vice This historical drama from Adam McKay tells the story of Governor George W. Bush of Texas choosing Dick Cheney, the CEO of Halliburton Co., to be his Republican running mate in the 2000 presidential election. No stranger to politics, Cheney's impressive resume includes stints as White House Chief of Staff, House Minority Whip and Defense Secretary. When Bush wins by a narrow margin, Cheney begins to use his newfound power to help reshape the country and the world. Christian Bale stars as former Vice President Dick Cheney, with Sam Rockwell as former President Bush. Other cast members include Amy Adams, Steve Carell, and Tyler Perry.